presenting more catalog puzzles. As promised, this is a sequel to solving some First Folio Enigmas. I suggest viewing that video, though it is not necessary to understand this one, since it is pretty much self-contained. There are several more enigmas in the Catalogue of Plays. Looking over these sections, I asked myself, what more can I find? Then I discovered in the upper right-hand column the following. These 8 play titles can be grouped into 4 groups that begin with the letter T. This might have been just the compositor doing work and going by what he saw on the page. So what I did was I asked myself, can I find any other examples? Well, those who are very astute would notice the following. Four plays in the tragedy sections also contain the 4T grouping. This satisfies the trios omnia principle, in which 3 of anything suggests that there's a profound secret being revealed. And 4T is a homophone of the number 40, which is the code number for the real author of the plays. Then I looked closely at this section and asked myself, what do we make of these page numbers? So I decided to add up the page numbers as numbers, not as individual digits. 32 plus 53, which is 17 times 5. That told me something really interesting. These groups of puzzles are linked by the number 17, just like the adding ladders are linked by adding bridges. Now I turned my attention to the left-hand column, and I asked myself, is there anything that I missed on that side of the page? And so I looked at this section, the last 4 plays in the column. So, first equation, I want you to do a gematria sum of uppercase letters in the titles alone. Then subtract the number of words in the titles, and don't ignore the double hyphen. The second puzzle, we add the gematria values of these letters in histories. And then we subtract this sum from the final sum in equation number 1. My third little discovery was when I added these numbers, and don't treat them as digits. I subtract the sum from the first equation from that. Here are the solutions. Equation 1 is 188, equation 2 is 71, and equation 3 is 395. The first number is a mirror of our primary target number. And of course, 2 are digit sum numbers. There is still more. I ask myself a simple question. Why are the titles for the two parts of King Henry IV inconsistent with the rest of the column in the histories? Why are those numbered words in lowercase letters? So I decided to do something quite logical. I added all the numbers on the left-hand side, and I added all the numbers on the right-hand side. The left-hand side adds up to 9. The right-hand side adds up to 34. Adding like with like, 34 plus 9 is 43. Going to the Latin alphabet repeated count, we see that the value for 43 is VV. Therefore, the numbers here actually hide the initials VV in their sum. Now we present a tiny enigma. It's located in the title for Twelfth Night. Notice that the hyphen is doubled. It was a clue to me in an earlier puzzle or an earlier equation that we are to try and do something with that title. And so the first thing I did was I got the gematria sum of the uppercase letters. 19 plus 13 is 32. We also have the number 12 implied in the title. And following the principle that we subtract smaller sums from larger sums, as we saw in the easy peasy way to tell secrets, we subtract 12 from that number to get the gematria equivalent to 20 is the letter V. I'm going to present one more set of numbers. We take the gematria sum of the word comedies, which is 70. And we get the gematria sum for histories, which is 117. We add the sums, and we get 187, which is 17 times 11. The gematria sum of tragedy, spelled with an IES, of course, is 85, or 17 times 5. We add the sums, get 272, which is obviously 17 times 16. But I found out something quite interesting. If we subtract the number of sections from 272, we get 269. And the digit sum is a familiar number, 2 plus 6 plus 9. I'm going to summarize these puzzles by the number. We have 3 4T puzzles. Those sections are linked by the number 17 once again. The 43 VV puzzle in the upper right-hand section of the histories. The 12th night enigma that equals the letter V, or the number 20. And the section header digit sum number is 269. The commonality is the numbers 17 and 40 plus the letter V. Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford, and notice Ford is a visual pun on 40, was Shakespeare. Don't miss the next video in the series, A Trio of Puzzles.